Welcome back to Primetime News and a special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com as well as TVJ International in the Cayman Islands. A day of celebration and gratitude. That's how some stakeholders have reacted to news that U.S. President Joe Biden has pardoned Jamaican national hero Marcus Messiah Garvey. President Biden used his clemency powers to pardon Garvey and 4 others a day before U.S. President-elect Donald Trump is sworn into office.
You can enslave what was done for 300 years the bodies of men. You can shackle the hands of men. You can shackle the feet of men. You can imprison the bodies of men. But you cannot shackle or imprison the minds of men.
The voice of the Right Excellent Marcus Messiah Garvey, Jamaica's first national hero born in St. Anne's Bay, St. Anne on August 17, 1887.
Marcus Messiah Garvey, man of nobility, man of nobility.
The late civil rights hero who died in 1940 is an inspiration to many, reminding us that a people without the knowledge of their past history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots. On Sunday, January 19, a major development. In his last full day in office, U.S. President Joe Biden said he is pardoning Garvey, who was convicted of mail fraud in 1923 and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment, a sentence that was commuted by President Calvin Coolidge in 1927. Prime Minister Andrew Holness welcomed the news, adding that the Jamaican government considers it a first step in the total exoneration, absolution and expungement of a historical wrong done to one of the most significant civil rights leader and Pan-Africanist. The Prime Minister adds that today is a proud moment for Jamaica and the pardon restores the full dignity and honor that Garvey deserves as a champion of freedom, empowerment and equality. For opposition leader Mark Golding,
we are claiming this as a complete exoneration of our national hero, who suffered a grave injustice when he was wrongfully prosecuted in the U.S. President Biden's action corrects a grave historical miscarriage of justice that had resulted from an illegal operation designed to disable the influential Pan-Africanist movement, the Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA, that had captured the imagination of hundreds of thousands of people of African descent.
U.S.-based Jamaican attorney Ambassador Curtis Ward told our news center that persistent lobbying finally paid off.
Many of us have been working really hard to bring this about, and finally it has taken place. 100 years ago, Marcus Garvey was unjustly convicted of crimes he never committed. And the groundswell for a pardon began several years ago. And I must say, kudos to those who have been in the trenches working for this pardon. And we thank President Biden for doing the right thing.
In the meantime, former Jamaican Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, who is also statesman in residence of the UWI's P.J. Patterson Institute for Africa-Caribbean Advocacy, said the pardoning of Garvey represents a long overdue step forward for justice and reconciliation in the struggle for victory and historical reconciliation. He adds that the decision resonates deeply with movements for equality and justice in the African diaspora and around the world. Meanwhile, Jamaican-American Congresswoman Yvette Clarke said the path forward must include congressional action to completely exonerate Marcus Garvey, and she will continue to take all necessary action to clear his name. In other news,